Why are you walking around the UK?
Because I love it. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Hi, my name is Christian Lewis. I am 39 years old and I am currently walking the coastline of the United Kingdom. I started on the 1st of August 2017. Keeping me company along the way is Jet. And I'm loving every moment. Hey, howdy folks. So Tim's come to join me up in my world for a day. It's already raining.
Look at this place though. This is what Chris has delivered. Walking around, stopping on beaches like this. We don't have any plans for today.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. We're going to wing it.
We're just going to completely wing it. It's pretty much what I've been doing since day one, Tim.
Chris and Jet are now back in the mainland, having completed the Hebrides, and I ventured up to meet them on a remote beach near a tiny village called Lade on the Western Highlands. Chris has now been walking the coastline for 680 days and to date has raised over £50,000 of his £100,000 target for the charity SAFA. As soon as you open the tent, Jet straight in.
It's our little routine. It's surprising how, I thought it would take a long time for me and Jet to bond, but because we've been subjected to quite extreme conditions, and especially being on the Hebrides during the winter, we've now got it nailed to a fine art. She knows that when I roll this back, that means go inside, and then she'll decide then whether she wants to come out or not. Hey folks, how are we? So it's been an amazing day today. The scenery's awesome. We're quite high up at the moment, and we just keep getting battered by the wind and the rain, and it's due to get worse. So. But I'm not stopping today till at least 5 o'clock. It's the longest day of the year today, summer solstice, and I want to be part of it, especially where I am. So we're just going to push on. I'll give you an idea where we are. I can't be too long because it's raining.
Now we're sitting by a lovely little campfire on a beautiful beach.
Welcome to my life, Tim.
Thanks for inviting me.
My pleasure, mate.
It's lovely here. Do you ever get the feeling that one day this will come to an end?
Yeah, I'm about 6 weeks away from Cape Wrath, which is the northwest corner of Scotland. And that's going to mark a real end of an era for me, because I've been on the west coast of Scotland for the last year and a half. Doing all of the barren bits and even all of the Hebrides as well. So I know now that once I get around, towards the north part, things are going to change very much. Where I'm going to be is very changed. The landscape's going to change.
So you've been walking for 2 years.
Yeah.
I saw, you've obviously gone through very tough times.
Yeah.
I saw a video you put up on Facebook recently, and there was water coming in underneath the tents.
Yeah.
And it's stretched. But the thing that you put up there as well, you made a plea if there's anybody in the area that had a shed or something that you could get shelter in.
I don't often put videos like that up.
No.
But I think anybody in here in Scotland could vouch for me that kind of thing happens all the time. So if I'm at a point where all my stuff's soaking and Jet, my dog, is soaking, and I just can't get dry, because it's not like going to a day job and then being able to go home and dry your stuff and wash your clothes and start fresh the next day. If something's damp and stinking, then it's going to remain like that and get worse if you don't do something about it. So
yeah, but you now have this following on Facebook, on social media. Everyone's following you, and there's so much support and love, and
isn't it just wonderful?
It's incredible.
I've got to say, from when I first started, my faith in humanity had been lost. People often say to me, is it the walk that's rebuilt your faith in humanity, that's given you time to think in that space? And no, it's not. It's the just total callousness, the way people just want to help you regardless. I've had people leave work knowing that Jet and I were in a position to come and bring us, whether it be supplies, water, firewood, or anything like that. People are just so unbelievably amazing. And
just now, I've just been up to the shop to get some firewood, and they were sold out. But the lady there knew you, and gave me a whole box full of firewood from her own garden.
It's lush, isn't it?
That's incredible.
This is is how we eat in the field.
What are you cooking then?
So I always carry carrots, mushrooms, onions and potatoes. So that means that wherever I am on the coast, especially over here, if you look just over there, anywhere on the coast that you go, you'll always find mussels and all sorts of sea stuff you can get, crabs. So as long as I've got the ingredients of carrots, mushrooms, onions, I can forage whatever I like and make a stew out of it. But tonight we've been graced with some beef. Happy days. At Nature's Oven. I was scared when I first set off into this because I was completely in the dark. I didn't know what was going to happen, how people would respond to it, or even if I could do it. But I didn't think like that when I first started so much, purely for the fact that I knew that if I questioned it, I knew that if I started thinking the same as I've been taught to think throughout my entire life, of all the risks and what ifs, that I wouldn't have ended up doing it. And I did do it. I followed my dream, and yeah, I've never been so happy. It's lush. I have nothing, mate. My tent, my dog. Well, I say I have nothing, but I have everything. I have my tent, I have my dog. The ability to just have a bit of faith in myself and other people, and because of that, you know, I get to live my dream and inspire other people at the same time, and that's success to me. I have no money, but I'm successful. Yeah, you're right.
Looks good.
It does look good, mate, and it's cooking nicely. But I'm going to say, nature calls and I need a shit. So I'm going to take myself into my woods with my little happy bag, as I call it.
I was going to ask you about that actually. How do you cook? Mind you, you're wearing a kilt, so I mean, I suppose it's easy.
Well, that's really easy, mate. All you do is pull the back up, tuck it into your shorts. Everyone's all in it, but don't tell anyone.
Don't mind. Secret's safe with me.
Stop filming now. Cut a long story short, we went to go to the shop to go and get supplies for Jet, and it was closed. This is Sunday. Amateur. But hey, it is what it is. It means I get to show you Torridon in a different light. Have a look at this.
Well, standing on that beach in Swansea, you decided to go clockwise. Why did you decide to go clockwise, not anti-clockwise?
Well, because at the time it was quite cloudy and there was a bit of sun coming from a direction, so I just headed towards the sun. It's that simple.
I thought you didn't say I tossed a coin.
No, it really was that simple. You know, I'm sure the same question would have been asked if I'd have gone anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
In a way, I think that's worked out so well because you've learnt so many skills coming this way.
Yeah, totally.
Whereas I think if you'd gone round England first, it might have been a bit softer because it's more populated.
You've been out here for 4 hours and you already get it. Yes, you're exactly right.
There's no KFC for it down here. No Nando's. Oh, Jet's come over.
Hello, mate. Come here, go. This is a message to every single person on the West Coast since I first started in Swansea just under 2 years ago. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to the West Coast, and any of you that have followed me for a long time know how much of a difference this has not only made to my life, but made to the lives of the people that SAFA's going to help with the money that you've donated. This is a big moment for me because as soon as I head this way, I'm on the North Coast and I wave goodbye to you all. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. I love you all, and I really can't wait to return one day. You really have just been amazing to us both, and I'll never forget this. Thank you. Bye, West Coast.